Hi everyone. So in this video, we're going to introduce how to implement data quality control on a certain table on Alibaba Cloud's DataWorks platform. So first, let's take a look at our sample data. So the table we'll be working on today is called DWD product sales, and it is basically a wide table that summarizes the product and sales information of a mobile phone e-commerce retailer. So we basically have information regarding the product ID, the product names, and also the year of transaction, and also the quantity and price of the transactions, and so on. So now let's go back to the main console of DataWorks, and then let's click on Workspace, and let's select the workspace we'll be working on today, which is DW Demo 2505. Let's click into it, and then here we can see a Data Governance tab. Let's click on it, and then click on Data Quality. And this page basically gives an overview of our data quality, sort of like pass rate, and also highlights, and also the instance trends, instance running status, and it also summarizes the top few tables with maximize with maximum number of data quality issues and the owner of those tables. Although we have no failed data at the moment, since this is a test field. And also they gives us some quality configuration analysis, like how many percentage of tables on which rules are configured, and how many tables there are no rules configured, and how many one of them there are no rules enables, etc. So when starting to configure any of the data quality control rules, we can simply just click on configure by table, and then we can select the table that we'll be working on. So let's say we'll be working on DWD product sales. We just need to click into it, and then we can click into create rule. And then here we can either select system template rules, where we have more than 70 system templates, with each of them corresponding to a specific data quality control scenario. Just for example, data table is not empty, and the number of rows, there are 1 day difference, and or some controls regarding table rows, and so on. Or we can also configure the rules manually by writing sequels. And here, if we configure the degree of importance as strong, it will suspend the workflow when the rule is violated, or otherwise, when the rule is set to be weak, it will not arouse any impact on the workflow even when it was violated. And here we may also make use of our AI tools to basically create some AI generated rules on our data quality control on our data. And when it finishes generating, we can just click on create rule here, and then all these rules will be created into our monitor. Okay, and here if we click on monitor, we'll be able to create any new monitors here, and then we will also be able to configure the method that we would like to receive alert when our rules are violated. We can select either email and SNS, or DingTalk chatbot, or telephone, or so on. And under this operations and management tab, we basically could see all the monitors that are running, and also we can see the running records of these monitors, and we can basically also check whether these rules that we have implemented are passed or not. And we can also generate some data quality reports by just clicking the create report template here. And then we can basically just send these reports to any of the recipients, and we can also send this report to them at a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. So that's basically it for today's demonstration. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us.